let's quickly look at the men and women's draws in Rome. We have made some predictions. Chris, can we just get to it? What are your predictions for the men's? Is Jannik Sinner going to complete the Masters set? And how do you think Novak Djokovic is going to get on?
Oh, well, I'll go into the predictions now. I actually put Sinner down as my first prediction. I did him in quarterfinal one, semi-final one, final and winner. So that is done. Spoiler alert. I got Sinner Shelton in the quarterfinals. I think Vachereau Medvedev could be pretty tasty. I think Djokovic is going to make it all the way to the final, but he's going to play Rude in the quarterfinals. And then I've gone fully rogue with Arnaldi versus Poole. So I've got Sinner, Vachereau, Djokovic, Poole with a Sinner Djokovic final and a Sinner win. So is that rogue genuinely?
It feels rogue, but I do think it is so open. I am also not expecting Zverev to get to the final. I don't think we're going to get another installment Sinner versus Zverev. I think
Will it be even shorter?
I think we'll be glad everyone we don't have that. But I've gone Sinner, Rublev, Fonseca, Kaboli, Rude, Djokovic, and then Dumanor, Zverev in my quarterfinals.
That does sound like it makes more sense than what I put down. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, Dumanor not been in great form, I feel like, in the last couple of events. But yeah, I've got Sinner, Fonseca, Rude, ADM. If I'm being honest, I don't really think...
You've lost me at the semi-finals.
It doesn't make to me, it doesn't make a difference who those three are alongside Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner is winning. I've got Sinner, Rude in the final. I mean, a lot of points have just dropped off Rude. He's the 23rd seed in Italy, so I'm expecting a response. I think he likes these courts. So yeah, but I've got Sinner as my champion.
I'm on board for that. And you've got Djokovic having a decent run before the French. So, I mean, he didn't play this last year, I don't think. So it's good to see that he will have some clay form before he hits Paris.
Do you think, just very quickly, do you think he will play Geneva or like one more event? You think this is it before
this
the French
and then
Open?
French, 100%. He needed to play beforehand, I think.
Okay, right. Very quickly, let's move on to the women's draw. Jasmine Paolini is the defending champion. We've got all the big names. Sabalenka top seed, Rybakina second seed, Coco Guaff third seed, Iga Swiatek fourth seed. Interestingly, Swiatek and Osaka could face each other, I think, in the fourth round before the quarterfinals. But Chris, who have you got?
Well, if Osaka makes it there, I think she's at the Met Gala as well as Venus. So
oh,
I mean,
right,
it's
okay.
A bit chaotic. But I have gone rogue again because I feel like everything's out the window.
Champion.
Raducanu was winning it, yes, and she's reuniting with her coach for more than a couple of weeks. But Cristea Zheng, I've gone for. Zheng has played really well previously in Rome. Goff Paolini, I think the Italian element will lift her. I think Mukova Swiatek will be an absolutely epic clash. I also think Kasatkina might push her quite hard as she picked up a 1-2-5 this week. And then I've got a classic from Rome, Svitolina Pliskova, rolling back the years. And then if we continue on in my draw, I've got Zheng, Goff, Swiatek, Svitolina. Goff, Svitolina, I think Iga might get rumbled by Svitolina before Goff takes it. So I've gone... not the roguest, but I do think, again, I don't necessarily believe what I've just told you, Joel.
Well, one matchup I'm very intrigued by is Sabalenka potentially play Krejcikova in the second round.
Krejcikova's back.
Krejcikova, Giacomo, first round. Winner plays Sabalenka. I am excited to buy that on paper. I have just looked at their head-to-head, and it is 6-1 to Sabalenka. So
a little bit less excited.
Yeah. But yes. But yeah, I've got Sabalenka, Bencic, Goff, Andreeva, Mukova, Osaka, Svitolina, Rybakina, Sabalenka, Goff, Osaka, Rybakina, my semi-finalists. I've got Sabalenka, Osaka in my final.
Big hitters in Rome.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I've got Sabalenka winning her first non-Madrid clay title.
I feel like you found out that stat and you're like, that's got to change.
Yeah, I'm going ham on it. But yeah,
nice.
I think we're going to need a response, I think, from that Baptiste result. So yes, let's see. I'm all in on Rome though. We can put Madrid firmly in the rear view mirror.
Indeed, and do let us know your predictions. Do you agree with us? Do you not agree with us? And Kim will have to let us know at some point. Maybe in the midweek she can do an updated predictions, and we can judge her on that, Joel.
Exactly. We'll make sure to judge her next time.